pizza?
What?
Did you eat all the pizza?
Nope.
Where is it at?
On the counter.
There's only one piece there.
Yeah. I ate 3/4 of the pizza. I left you 1/4 of the pizza. Oh, what's up, bud? Come here. I can't bend over. Oh.
You're not gonna eat this.
Breaking news special, the horror and the hope. Even you're in the fire zone. American Catastrophe, LA Burning, tonight on ABC.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios.
Notre Dame won.
Jeopardy!
27-24.
Exciting game. Here
Oh, this is the final one.
a student from Orlando,
Fuck
Florida,
this guy.
Enzo Granada, whose cash winnings Thursday totaled $21,000.
I wonder if he's related to the serial killer.
A finance manager from
Where's
North
Monica?
Dakota, Sam Cameron, who earned $3,400 on the show. And a journalist.
This guy, look at this fucking fruitcake.
Who won $5,000 yesterday.
Here,
Now, here is the
look at your mouse. It's out in the kitchen.
What?
Fucking a cat.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome back to Jeopardy!
Oh.
Second Chance. For our finalists, Drew, Sam, and Enzo, it all comes down to this game, the culmination of our two-day final. The totals you see in front of them now are the winnings they accumulated yesterday. We're going to be zeroing those out now, but in just under 30 minutes, we'll be adding them back to what they accumulate today, and that will determine our winner. Let's start finding out who
Well,
our
they just
final
leave it the
second
way it
chance
is then.
champion will be in the Jeopardy round with these categories. First up, the president's sibling. We will need each president's first name and last name, and sometimes their middle name as well.
Oh,
Then we have hitmakers, New York colleges, we're Delulu for Ulu,
whoa.
followed by plug, and play. Drew, start us off.
Let's do Ulu for 800, please.
If your class uses James Stewart's math textbook with a chapter section titled The Definite Integral, you're teaching this. Drew,
What is... calculus.
yes, that has ULU.
Ulu for 600, please.
In psychology, the SR process in conditioning refers to this, then response.
Drew, what is stimulus?
Right again.
Ulu for 1,000.
Huygens once made a clock controlled by the movement of one of these. Sam?
It's a pendulum.
That's right.
The president's sibling for 600.
Sam Houston Johnson. Enzo.
Who is Andrew Johnson?
I'm sorry, no. Sam?
LBJ.
William Baines Johnson.
That got easier for you, yes.
The president's sibling 800.
Elliot Roosevelt. Sam?
Teddy
Who
Roosevelt.
is Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
No. Drew.
Who is Teddy Roosevelt?
This time Drew steals it, yes.
Ulu for 400.
It comes after cirro, alto, and strato in the names of clouds. Enzo.
What is cumulus?
Yes.
I'll do the president's sibling 1,000.
Charles Adams. Sam?
Who
John
is John Quincy Adams.
You got it for 1,000.
Quincy.
Hitmakers for 800.
Only she and now I could pull off body yada 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 blah. Enzo.
Who is Megan Thee Stallion?
It is.
I'll do hitmakers 1,000.
Birds of a feather flew for her with some vivid
Stick
imagery.
together.
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I rot away, dead and buried. Drew.
Who's Billie Eilish?
It is.
Plug for 800.
An early computer program that maxed out plugin features was this image processing program from Adobe. Enzo.
What is Photoshop?
Right.
I'll do hitmakers 600.
Impersonators of this woman got a big surprise at an audition when she disguised herself and sang Make You Feel My Love. Drew.
Who is Adele?
You got it.
Play for 800.
Answer there is a daily double, Drew.
That's your guy,
You're
right?
in the lead, but you've got some ground to make up
Yeah.
after
I'm
yesterday.
not rooting for any of them. They're all weirdos.
You're going to try it. You'll have 7,600
That
if you're
guy's a serial
correct to
killer.
play. This play describes
Who is
Laura
him?
Wingfield
Yeah.
as having a fragile, unearthly prettiness.
Don't know.
What is a doll's house?
No, I'm sorry. The Glass Menagerie
Oh,
by Tennessee Williams.
Yep.
Down
Lost
to
it
zero,
all.
but select again.
Play for 1,000.
Before writing and directing Manchester by the Sea, he got a Pulitzer nomination for his play The Waverly Gallery. That's Kenneth Lonergan. Back to you, Drew.
Plug for 1,000.
The plug type was an early version of this weapon. The blade was inserted into the muzzle, however, and it didn't last long. Drew.
What is a bayonet?
Yes.
Plug for 600.
Poor gas mileage can be a symptom of faulty V's, which have a center electrode, a
Spark
ground
plug.
electrode, and a terminal. Drew.
What are spark plugs?
That's the right plug. You've gained a little bit back and are at 1,600. Very close game as we head to our first break. Jeopardy Second Chance continues in a moment.
Free to play with a shot at $2,000 to casino bonus every day. Reward
Throw me
machines
the-
for a chance at the #1 field,
What?
which is
Throw me
still
the
winning. Bet is the
laser
number
pointer.
37. Expecting oatmeal raisin.
I try to throw it good because I don't want to have to jerk my arm.
Right here, MD Anderson Cancer Center at Cooper.
Oh, what do we got here, bud?
Lennox for precise
What do we got here, bud?
radiation treatment. Here, it's groundbreaking clinical trials. It's TIL therapy, cell therapy, immunotherapy, bone marrow transplants, advanced surgeries for complex cases, award-winning care close to home.
Tired already?
We fight cancer one
Lazy
patient
bum.
at a time.
You lazy
MD
bum.
Anderson at Cooper. No one fights cancer alone.
It's official. Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is the #1 pre-owned certified dealership
Put it
in
over
the
by his
USA.
face.
We sold more Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, Rams, and VWs than any other dealer in the USA. Fact. #1 because we offer best price, best payments, best factory warranty with every certified vehicle. #1 easy finance, even with serious credit problems. Jeeps and Rams starting at $13,995. 0 down, $275 a month. Over 600 cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock. We sell more because we have the best cars at the lowest prices. This month, everyone drives for less at Jeff's.
Elevate your home and your wellness with savings across the store during Raymore and Flanagan's New Year New Style sale. Discover great deals on furniture and mattresses to help you unwind and recharge. Save up to $1,200 on sectionals, up to $1,050 on bedroom sets, up to $600 on recliners, and more. Plus, save hundreds on top mattress brands like Sealy, and more. And enjoy free next-day mattress delivery. Savings across the store and soon during Raymore and Flanagan's New Year New Style sale.
When local kids go pro in Philly, it's a reflection of us all. The youth coaches the trainers who make them stronger, the family who always showed up, and the hometown health insurer who covered them. Independence Blue Cross has had Quinn and Kevin Sullivan's back since day one, just like we have yours, and you have theirs.
I want to get my
Because we take care of our own here.
I should have got my ice cream out.
Classic casino games,
Yeah.
FanDuel Casino
Now, you know
has
what I
your
want?
chance at the #1
What?
feeling.
You know what I
Just
want?
winning.
What?
What is the number 61?
Maybe I don't want them.
Talking in
You don't
your
want it?
voice.
Chicken nuggets.
Huh?
Chicken nuggets.
Promotional
Oh.
consideration provided by
Maybe I don't know.
Human.
Oh,
the
my
makers of
neck
Super
hurts.
Beans.
For plant-based
Man, why didn't they give me something for the
there's
cane?
one brand of
So I
almonds
wanna
that
know.
stands above the rest.
Why didn't you ask her?
It's Super Beans.
Oh.
Discover why more cardiologists recommend
Probably
Super
because I
Beans for
felt
heart
like
health
if I
support
asked
than
her,
any
she
other
would have
beef
said
brand.
no.
At
Well, you never know.
Oh.
You tell her you have pain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These three have made it to the finals. Let's give them a
Yeah,
chance
here
to
we
say
go.
thank you to anybody
Flip
they
it
would like
this
to
way.
thank. Who would that be for you, Enzo?
Oh my god, so many people, but this feels like the Oscars almost. So,
Sure, we're not going to play the music.
my family, my parents, mom, dad, my younger brother Ethan, my friends from Trinity, from Oxford, and from Cambridge, and everyone who's helped me get to where I am in life, including all
Where
the
you going?
teachers and tutors and therapists.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So,
That's fantastic. A team effort to get you on the Jeopardy, Enzo. Well done. What about you, Sam Cameron?
Again, too many to name, of course, but I wanted to specifically shout out some of the really influential teachers. Of course, I wouldn't be here without any of them. Mrs. Wallace, Mr. Garrett, Mrs. Meyer Larson, and then Mr. and Mrs. Cameron, who are actually my parents and who I've been able to be fortunate enough to be able to be in their class before.
Well, that's nice. You were in your parents' class as
Well,
teacher.
well, yeah.
I love that. What about you, Drew Goins?
He's
I
funny
have so many
sometimes.
friends who are cheering me on, or
This is the guy my nanny likes. Look at this guy. I think he's a serial killer.
with my whole heart. And more than anyone, I want to thank Diane,
Yeah, he's a serial killer.
Jonquil, Steve, and
Jonquil?
myself for allowing me to play against them.
Oh, your second chance competitors. Fantastic. You're in second place with command of the board right now, Drew. Take a look at what we have left. Make a selection.
Ulu for 2, please.
Finish off Delulu for Ulu. Shaka once led this storied people. Enzo.
Zulu.
Yes.
I'll do play for 600.
Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 takes a thrilling tour through elements of this Tolstoy epic.
War and Peace.
War and Peace.
Right.
Headmakers 400.
In 2024, she definitely had some good luck, babe, taking the pop world by storm. Enzo?
Who's Chapel Roan?
Right.
Headmakers 200.
Sabrina Carpenter served up this 2024 hit singing Is It That Sweet? I guess so. Say You Can't Sleep. Sam?
It's espresso?
Correct.
New York Colleges, 1,000.
In 2022, Tanya Tetlow became the first layperson and the first woman to be president of this Jesuit university founded in the Bronx. Enzo?
What is Fordham?
It is Fordham.
Let's do the president's sibling 400.
Prescott Bush. Enzo?
Jeb.
Who is George H.W. Bush?
Yes.
Play 400.
In a play by him, not Chekhov, Hedda Gabler is diverted by her dad's guns. Enzo?
Who is Ibsen?
Yes.
Play 200.
Things fall apart after a star in this sport comes out of the closet in Richard Greenberg's Take Me Out.
Dennis.
Sam?
It's baseball.
Right.
President's sibling 2.
Neil Bush. Enzo?
Who is George W. Bush?
You got it.
Let's do New York Colleges 600.
In 2023, Otto the Orange, a proud rep of this school, joined Youppi and Mr. Met in the
Syracuse.
Mascot Hall of Fame. That's lofty company for the mascot from Syracuse. Back to you, Enzo.
Plug 400.
Another name for a hydrant. It's also a term for any short, stocky guy who's solidly built. A hydrant can also be a fire plug. Back to you, Enzo.
New York Colleges 400.
This Seven Sisters Poughkeepsie School was the first women's college to have a Phi Beta Kappa chapter. Drew.
What is Vassar?
Right.
Plug for 2.
Something completely worthless was once said to not be worth a plug, one of these.
Uglies.
Not worth a plug nickel. Apparently we don't say that anymore. Back to you.
Good Jennings.
The Eastman School of Music's Kodak Hall seats about 2,300 for concerts at the University of this city. Rochester, the city of Kodak. Here's the final clue.
Fuck
New York
Rochester.
Colleges by George. Notable graduates on the webpage of this school include George G. Meade, George B. McClellan, and George A. Custer.
West Point.
West Point.
West Point is correct, Drew. You're now tied for second place. Enzo has the lead, and we're at the end of the Jeopardy round.
Yeah, I still don't understand why they haven't called me to be on Jeopardy.
6 ABC and Bigelow Tea have a clue for you. Bigelow Tea was started in 1920 Brownstone in this city. Stay tuned for the correct response.
Listening to people that drink Bigelow tea is so important to my family because making that perfect cup, it's the reason we do what we do. Hi, guys. So what are you guys drinking? Constant comment. When I'm drinking Bigelow tea, it's just a moment for me. It's just me time. That's what a cup of tea is. A moment for you, someone you love.
Oh, it tastes really great.
Yes, it was always Bigelow tea. Wow, that's what my family
I don't know if we'll be able to get off the couch.
Cheers.
The correct response? What is New York City? Watch Jeopardy. Weeknights at 7 on 6 ABC.
At Strayer University, our commitment to higher education includes making it more affordable. That's why
What's
we
up,
offer
bud?
access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. So you can always keep striving. Meet Dr. Sudeshna Chatterjee, gynecologic oncology specialist at Mainline Health.
January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. You can protect yourself with the HPV vaccine. The CDC recommends this vaccine for boys and girls at age 11 or 12 and adults up to the age of 45. Routine screenings like pap smears and HPV tests can find cervical cancer early when it's almost always treatable. If you're experiencing symptoms like pain or abnormal bleeding, talk to your doctor. Early detection can make the difference. Get vaccinated, get screened, and protect your health.
Well Ahead Philly is sponsored by Mainline Health.
Pocono Television Network is everywhere you are, including broadcast, cable, and streaming. For a full list, go to to PoconoTelevision.com, including WDPN 2.8 affiliate Wilmington, Service Electric throughout NEPA, LHTC broadband, Astound TV, and adding more cable systems all the time. Download the PTN app on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android, Google, and smart TVs too, where you can watch PTN, the Pocono Television Network, anytime at PoconoTelevision.com.
A polar plunge takes 3 seconds, but it makes a lifetime of difference. Come chill. Take the plunge.
Here's a quick look at the top stories trending on Action News and 6abc.com. Sponsored by your local Hyundai dealers. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $259 a month or get 1.99% for 48 months.
Captioning sponsored in part by Join the millions who feel the power of osteoarthritis. The #1 pharmacist recommended joint care supplement.
This tiny home trend? Yeah, this is more like it. The same goes for my footwear. So I went hands-free with wide fit Skechers slip-ins. Try wide fit Skechers slip-ins.
Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories. First, National Parks of the World, followed by Tate Expectations, then begins with a musical instrument, geology, movies by tagline, and finally, ships, real and imagined. Drew, where to?
Tate Expectations for 16.
A bigger splash into a swimming pool by this painter is a favorite at Tate Britain, formerly the one and only Tate Gallery. Sam.
There's Hockney.
Yes.
Ships Real and Imagine 1600.
Guarding a convoy in a 2020 film, Tom Hanks captains the USS Keeling, a Navy ship with this title canine nickname.
Wolfpack.
What is Greyhound?
That's the movie.
Tate Expectations for 2000.
A 2024 exhibition at Tate Modern of this colorful group had in its title not just Kandinsky, but fellow artist Gabriela Munter. That's the Blue Rider group of painters. Back to you, Drew.
Begins with a musical instrument for 16.
Answer there. Daily double. I think you had 3,800 last time you found one, Drew.
2,000.
Okay, you're going to bet it all?
Yeah.
Here's your clue in begins with a musical instrument. A breach or infringement. The UN has a process to file human rights ones.
What is a violation?
Begins with viola, yes. You double up to 7,600.
Movies by tagline for 2.
From 1990. His story will touch you, even though he can't.
Bill Cosby.
You don't want him to touch you. Edward Scissorhands.
Oh.
Back to you, Drew.
Geology for 16.
This common fossil-rich sedimentary rock is formed mostly from oceanic ooze.
Sandstone.
What is limestone?
Damn.
Back to you, Drew.
National Parks for 2.
Ireland's first marine national park is in this southwestern county that starts with a C in the Irish version of the park's name. Enzo.
What is Connacht?
It is not Connacht. Drew or Sam? What is County Kerry? Drew, back to you.
Movies by tagline for 1600.
Answer there, the other daily double. What are you thinking, Drew?
1,000.
I'm pretty bad at math, so sure daily double.
That makes it easy. You don't have to say a number. Okay, for all the marbles, here's your clue in movies by tagline. 2010. You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies.
What is The Social Network?
Yes, you can breathe a sigh of relief because you now have 15,200.
Wow. Robot guys only got 2,000.
This nation's Amboseli National Park is a great place to view large herds of elephants. Amboseli is a Maasai word meaning salty dust. Sam.
It's Kenya?
Correct.
Ships Real and Imagine 2000.
A Gilbert and Sullivan operetta is named for and set on the quarterdeck of this Royal Navy ship at anchor off Portsmouth. Enzo.
What is Pinafore?
Yes.
Ships Real and Imagine 1200.
Commanding the Bonhomme Richard in 1779, this man took on a British convoy and defeated its lead ship, though his eventually sank. Sam.
Who's John Paul Jones?
Yes.
Begins with a musical instrument, 2000.
In this Italian frozen dessert, a layer of chocolate insulates the cone from the ice cream. Drew.
What is a cornetto?
Good for 2000.
Geology for 2.
You've had 65.5 million years to learn that you're living in this geologic era. Sam.
What's Cenozoic?
You got it.
Ships real and imagined, 800.
What's up, big guy?
This ship that fought at the Battle of Hampton Roads had been rebuilt by the South as an ironclad and renamed the CSS Virginia. Sam.
What's the Merrimack?
Right again.
National Parks of the World, 1200.
Chitwan National Park in this Himalayan nation is renowned for its protection of the one-horned rhino and the Royal Bengal tiger. Drew.
What is Nepal?
That's it.
National Parks for 8.
100 Yellowstones would fit in ice-covered northeast this island national park, the world's largest. Sam?
What's Greenland?
It is.
Tate Expectations, 1200.
I say, it's George Stubbs' painting of a couple of these dogs for ye old hunt, bred from the Earl of Yarborough's pack, old chap. Drew.
What are beagles?
No.
Oh.
Sam or Enzo?
Oh.
Those are foxhounds. Back to you, Sam.
Tate Expectations, 800.
Tate Britain houses the largest collection of pieces by this artist, whose first 3 names are Joseph Mallord William. Drew.
Who is Turner?
You're right.
Movies by Tagline 12.
1979. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Alien.
Sam.
What's Alien?
Yes.
Movies by Tagline, 800.
A 2015 Marvel movie. Heroes don't get any bigger.
Ant-Man?
Right.
Musical instrument, 1200.
The Navy squadron known as the Black Knights fly jets with this insect name. What are hornets? Starts with horn. Back to you, Sam.
Musical instrument, 800.
This Germanic people invaded England with the Angles and Jutes in the 5th century.
The Huns.
Sam.
With the Saxons?
Correct.
Geology, 1200.
Many rocks are named for places. Elbaite, island. Flagstaffite, city. This common volcanic rock, South American mountain chain. Enzo.
What is andite?
No, I'm sorry. Drew or Sam? Sam.
What is andesite?
Andesite, yes.
Geology, 800.
Dip slip, strike slip, and thrust are types of these divisions. Drew.
What are faults?
Right.
Musical instrument for 4.
It's the lower part of a cooked chicken's leg.
Drumstick.
It's a drumstick.
You are correct.
Tate Expectations, 400.
In 2025, Tate Modern turns 25 and welcomes this Spaniard's masterpiece, The Three Dancers, celebrating its centennial. Enzo.
Who's Goya?
That's not correct.
Who is Velasquez?
It is also not Velasquez. Sam.
Is Picasso?
Yes, Tate Modern. That's the right Spaniard.
National Parks of the World, 400.
Just 35 minutes from Edmonton, Alberta, is a national park bearing the 3-letter name of this creature you can see there.
Elk.
Sam.
With an elk.
It is.
Geology, 4.
Hydrothermal and fissure are types of these openings through which gases heated by magma pass. Sam.
Vents.
It's a vent.
Yes.
Movies tagline, 400.
For Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer.
Dumb and Dumber.
Sam.
It's Dumb and Dumber.
That's correct.
This guy.
Here's your final clue in Ships Real and Imagined. During a noted 1620 voyage, Christopher Jones was quarter owner and the captain of this vessel. Sam.
What's the Mayflower?
That is correct. It pulls you very nearly
Wow.
even to Drew's lead, Sam. You and Drew both needed a bit of a comeback in today's game, and you got it.
Wow.
So final will be very
Robot
interesting
Food's
today.
not doing good
Let's
at all.
remind our viewers of the scores you 3 had at the end of yesterday's game.
But he did pretty
And then we'll
good
take a look at the final
yesterday.
Jeopardy category. It is Notable Americans.
Ooh, there we go. I'm all over this.
As
As soon as I get my ice cream cone.
Liberty Mutual customized my car
I
insurance,
hate
so
these
I saved
fucking
hundreds.
commercials.
With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself.
Oh my god.
Cool, right?
I think I have one. I'm gonna get one.
Look at the
Well,
craftsmanship.
I'll make it work.
They got my
Well,
nostrils
then,
right.
Alright.
It's just nice to know. Years after I'm gone, this guy won't be standing the test of. He's melting. Oh, jeez. No. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer. The treatment can wait. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 17 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is early stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune system problems such as Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. If you've had or plan to have an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system condition such as myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials, exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda from Merck. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
I'm Colin Jost, the host of Pop Culture Jeopardy. You guys ready? Famous because of the internet.
What is it? Acting is how do I?
Yeah. TV by episode titles.
What is The Sopranos?
New episodes of Pop Culture Jeopardy airing Wednesdays
Ow.
on Prime. Do things air on streaming?
The all-new Pop Culture Jeopardy.
What if your morning was just easier? Wawa? It is. With everything you need to get your day moving. Mornings made easy. Gotta have a Wawa.
At Philadelphia Corporation for Aging, we stand for older Philadelphians and people with disabilities. We have programs to improve the quality of their lives, health, and independence. PCA supports older adults and their caregivers with information
What's up, bud?
to help them get home, access their community, and be protected from abuse. We are Philadelphia Corporation for Aging, and we stand for you. Visit PCAcares.org or call our helpline today.
Right now, Wawa Rewards members can get any size hot coffee for $1, or any size iced coffee for $2, or a 16-ounce Monster Energy for $3. So why aren't you a Wawa Rewards member yet? Join and redeem your bonus offers today.
This one's for the whole shooting match. Notable Americans is the final Jeopardy category. Here is the clue. Saying he fell in love with his country while a prisoner in someone else's, he dedicated the rest of his life to public service. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Out of the way. Ben Franklin.
So Cunanan, $3,000 in today's game, and a final Jeopardy response of John McCain. That's correct, referring to his time as a POW in Vietnam. What did you wager, Enzo? $2,999, taking in $5,999. But let's not forget your winnings from yesterday. $21,800. That lands you at $27,799. Sam Cameron was in second place today with a big $16,600. Did he think of Senator McCain? Oh, he didn't have it. Lafayette, how much did you wager, Sam? $7,801, taking you down to $8,799. With your $3,400 from yesterday, you finished second chance with $12,199. Depends on Drew Goins, who made great progress in today's game, $18,400. Did he know it was John McCain? He's got it. Did he wager big? $13,201. That's $31,601 today. And with yesterday's $5,000, $36,601. Drew Goins, congratulations. $35,000 for you, and you're headed to Champions Wild. Sam, Enzo, what a great final. You each earned $15,000. Thanks for coming back. Jeopardy Second Chance. What a great competition. Champions Wild Card.
These are really fresh.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you right back here.
It's weird because they're old.
They're brand new.
Oh, those ones you bought? Oh, God. Shit, I should have got the ice pack while I was out there. Should have got the ice pack while I was out there. Next time, like, then maybe I'll go smoke a cigarette during Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that was a big pistachio.
Pistachios.
Kickoff 2025 with a new bathroom from the experts at West Shore Home. Every day we help hundreds of homeowners replace their outdated baths with something new and modern. And right now we're making it.
I'll tell you what, pistachio ice cream is pretty good.
Until 2026.
It's not as good as the.
Flash sale. You can get 12 months
What's it
of
called?
no
The
payments
cookie.
and no interest.
Yeah, cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is good. You know what's even better than cookies and cream though? You get chocolate chip cookie dough put in the cookies and cream. Yeah. That's the stuff right there.
I don't like these big nuts with my teeth.
You don't like big nuts, Danny?
Check out the reviews online at westshorefast.com or search West Shore Home to see for yourself. This flash sale is extended this week only, with no payments or interest for 12 months. Plus, take 20% off your entire project. And if you call today, you'll save an additional $500 off with flash sale savings. Start planning your bathroom today by visiting westshorefast.com.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound.
Wow, they're really big ones.
Leaked memo reveals LA Mayor Karen Bass demanded her fire department cut an extra $49 million 1 week before the wildfires broke out. The one I'll eat it.
I'd rather have the pistachio ice cream.
What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Frankie? Grab your devices down there. Let's play some Wheel of Fortune. First toss-up worth $1,000. The category is Thing. Vanna White.
Thing.
Let's go.
Mistress.
Mistletoe? No. Yeah, mistletoe.
Frankie.
Historical mistletoe.
Milestone.
Oh man, it's time for this guy to give up his hairline, Danny. Look at him. Oh God, I feel bad for him.
You want to get one like that?
Oh, just get a wig, brother. Oh. Oh my.
All the time, I also deliver all of like my best friend's kids, my cousin's kids, they all go to the hospital, so it's like
that's fantastic. Well, it's great to have you tonight, Frankie. Good luck.
Oh my.
Let's say hello to Kiana Moreland from Grand Terrace, California. A recent graduate.
Yes, I just graduated with my doctorate in organizational leadership from the University of Laverne, and I'm proud to say
Organizational leadership.
graduate.
You can get a doctorate in organizational leadership.
She's got a very unique collection. What is it?
I do. I collect shot glasses wherever I go, and then family and friends bring me shot glasses when they travel as well. So each one have a story associated.
There's no story. Do you remember the story?
Oh.
Sometimes.
Oh, you don't have any more Tylenol, do you?
Yeah.
Kara Green from Albany, New York.
Oh, I'm gonna need a whole
You have
bunch.
been a teacher for
I'm gonna need a whole bunch.
That's amazing.
I should have forgot when you went down there. I was gonna tell you to get some money to get me up.
I can go down. Yeah, there might be some in the cabinet.
Not now.
At St. Mary's in Waterford.
There might be
What's
some.
tomorrow?
I'm not taking any really right now.
Oh, let me check this lady out.
Years back, and that was a great honor.
Oh, she
Best
reminds me
honor
of
for
Amy.
me Is I've taught so many kids over the years when they come back and see me and I hear about all of their success.
She's happy.
Yeah,
She
you're a
doesn't
special
remind me of
person in
Amy.
their life that inspired them to do something. So thank you.
I hope to be. Thank you.
She seems like a
All right,
hippie.
let's play some more. Grab your devices once again. It is time for our second toss-up. This one now going to be worth $2,000. Category here is what are you wearing?
Absolutely nothing.
Tuxedo jacket.
Damn, Danny!
Tuxedo jacket.
Yeah! You got that one. Where you going, Cat?
And we move into our first round puzzle. It's a new category. It is pet peeve. Pet peeve is the category.
Brian Seacrest.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, doesn't fit.
Oh. 8:15.
T.
There are 2 T's.
I'll buy a vowel.
Mhm.
An E.
And a couple of E's. We'll get those in there.
See, Nanny, they say buy a vowel because you have to pay for them.
900.
H.
There's 1 H.
I'll buy another vowel.
Sure.
A.
There is an A right next to that.
Talking during the movie.
Just about there, not quite. Okay, Frankie, let's get to it. By 50.
R.
There is an R. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Like, talking during the movie, I told you.
All right, here we go, Kiana.
What makes you think he's a weirdo, Nandy? His hair?
700.
D.
Yes, there is a single D.
Why does no one ever listen to me? Talking during the movie.
600.
L.
Mm-hmm. There is an L.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Sure.
An I.
Oh.
How about 3 I's?
3 I's. See, now she just pissed away $1,500. Or is it $50? Might be $50.
500.
G.
Yeah, 2 G's.
I don't like that lady.
Which one?
The fat one.
What?
Long.
Oh, I like the mom.
700.
N.
There are 2 N's.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Let's hear it.
Talking during the movie.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. I think I'm guilty of that every once in a while. $4,400 away to go. Just getting started. We'll be right back with more Wheel after this. I'm meteorologist Adam Joseph. Late night snow showers going into the wee hours of Saturday morning, but most of the weekend it is dry and nice. And in fact, we'll have the Eagles playoff forecast tonight at 11.
I can either be angry or I can fight for my life. My primary care doctor told me that Dr. Grano was one of the best. When I saw Melissa, I saw a young woman who was justifiably scared. We had to tell her she needed chemotherapy, she needed surgery. The next couple of weeks were a whirlwind. We actually discussed Melissa's case at Tumor Board on 2 separate occasions.
After her chemotherapy, we made a plan to take her to surgery. Her tumor profile had changed, and that warranted additional treatment.
Every patient requires that team approach.
What I loved about Dr. Grano was there was a plan in place and she kept it moving. Dr. Loveland Jones was my rock.
No, I'm hungry for
Center at Cooper is the place to go. I love
bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
breast cancer. She's
What?
engaged. I think the best job in the world. MD
Okay, but anyway.
No
You know what I'm hungry for?
alone.
What now?
A bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
We don't have any bagels.
I don't want to make it. McDonald's. I want to drink so I get extra sauce. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna get one on Sunday. I ain't doing shit tomorrow.
Huh?
I ain't doing shit tomorrow. Tomorrow I am gonna rest and relax. With a good word intended.
For 1 year and get instant access to member benefits
Dirty,
and social
dirty
programs.
clothing
Join
stuff.
and get an
Oh.
inside truck organizer free plus AARP
Probably.
magazine.
I want to keep off long.
Oh, I got
crosswords. The clue is blank pants. Frankie, we'll start spinning.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Barry, the wild card.
T.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna go wild. Oh, I don't like when they do this one thing. It confuses me.
700.
R.
Couple of R's.
Can I buy it all right?
Well, sure, Frankie.
An E.
Let's give you an E. First one in there.
Can I also buy an A?
I think you can. Or 3 of those.
Parachute.
850.
S.
What?
1 S.
Oh, pants.
Parachute.
Parachute pants. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, there's one U.
Smarty pants. Top Smarty. Ooh, the middle one's gonna be hard.
Yucca.
Yucca. What? Yucca pants?
Yoga pants.
Yoga pants. You're right.
500.
See, I told you we're the best together.
There is an M.
Oh my God, my neck hurts. Oh, I'm gonna put ice on it.
700.
Oh.
There is a single P.
Parachute. Stop.
Slow down. You did 650. Good.
C.
1 C.
Y.
Yeah, there is a Y.
Solve.
How much to solve the puzzle?
Okay, say exactly what's up there. Don't add anything.
Smarty, yoga, parachute.
You solved it. Way to go, Kiana. $2,350 and a nice solve, and we got more wheel to play and more money to give away. We'll be right back.
All aboard the Holland America Cruise Week giveaway begins next week.
Tune in each night for your chance to win a Holland American cruise to fabulous ports of call in Alaska, the Mediterranean, Europe, and
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
For details.
good luck.
Yeah, it's
The Philadelphia Auto Show is back.
Tylenol.
ABC is giving you premium access. Join our team.
Kind of feels like the couch is moving.
Ultimate Sneak Peek.
Kind of feels like the couch is moving.
Marvel classics and get behind the wheel of more than a dozen electric vehicles. It's an extravaganza fueled by luxury and innovation. 6 ABC's preview of the Philadelphia Auto Show.
Ow.
On 6 ABC and streaming. Sponsored by Toyota, Ford, Nissan,
What made it feel
Cadillac,
worse?
and
It feels
GMC.
worse now.
Philadelphia Corporation for Aging. We stand for older Philadelphians and people with disabilities. We have programs to improve the quality of their lives, health, and independence. PCA supports
shit.
older adults and their caregivers.
Oh, here's Danny.
Information on ways to help them in their home, access their
Oh, okay. Hold on, Danny. Let me turn this. I'm gonna go out smoke a cigarette. Yeah, I got you. I got you on the West Memphis 3. Let me get up. I fucked myself up, so I'm hurt. I'm on muscle relaxers, but they didn't give me any. They didn't give me any good ones.
We hold business owners accountable.
You only started them.
Oh yeah, it took 3 to take 1. I'm still not loopy. So anyway, I only read far enough into the case for me to make my narrative stick. There was one kid. Let me wait till I get outside. There was a retarded kid, and oh god, I pinched a nerve in my neck and it fucking hurts. There was a retarded kid, And he's the one that supposedly they like flipped. Oh God. He's the one they flipped, and he's the one that gave him the information, but yet they still convicted him. And I don't think he did anything. Now I'm going to say this in the best way that I possibly can. I'm a sociopath, and I kind of rely on watching people's reactions and their mug shots. The retarded kid, he looked like this. He was like, just like, he didn't know like anything was wrong. So he was either like roped in or just tagging along or whatever. Now the other kid, damn it. The other kid, he was like this. He was like, that was the kid that he was the unwilling participant. And then the dude that was the bad one, the one that he was the one that roped all three of them in. I think it was kind of like, not the bad one, but the other guy hung out with the retarded guy. And then the bad guy came along and they all started hanging out together. So I think what happened was they just like, they were walking through the woods one day, and then the bad guy, like, he was like, hey, see that kid over there? And he's like, let's go. And then they did it, and then he made the other kid do it, and then the retarded kid was probably like, That's what I think happened. But oh my God, that fucking hurt. But because of the way the police handled the case, we'll never, ever, ever find out what actually happened. I think they did it. And that's what I said. I made my video, and I don't know if I tagged you in it, but I titled you in it. Basically, I said that these guys got away because the cops didn't do their fucking job properly. And I honestly think that's the reason that they got away with it. I mean, they were in jail for what, like 15 years or some shit? But I think they did it. I don't think the retarded kid did it. And if he did, like I don't know why he's in jail anyway, because they said his IQ was 72. Yeah. Oh, fuck. His IQ was 72, so realistically, 20 years ago, he shouldn't have been in jail. Like, that's too retarded for you to go to jail. Unless, I mean, he was high functioning, but still. And like, all I did, I'll be honest, I read, oh fuck. Danny, where'd you say this Tylenol is? 1 second, she's deaf. Where'd you say that Tylenol was? Oh. Bottle. Oh, I see it. Oh, shit, that fucking hurts. Oh. Oh, God. You know you're fucking hurting when the required dose of medicine is a handful. Well, you know, the last time we talked, or how we talked about people who, what are they calling them, less dead or whatever it is, you know, prostitutes and whatever. To be honest, though, all three of those kids were fucking losers going nowhere. So, what did, honestly, it's not right to say, but what did society miss with them being in jail? Not much. Oh, God. Thank God that you got back to me before I forgot about that, because I actually looked into it. I got one for you though. Did you ever watch the BuzzFeed videos? Look up the I think it's BuzzFeed Unsolves. Let me see. It's the two guys. It's on this platform. Feed unsolved. Yeah, it's the Asian dude and the white guy. But they do all the unsolved, like some famous unsolved crimes, like the Lindbergh baby and shit, and they do other ones you never heard of. Like this one I never heard of before. It was this fucking kid that I think it was like the 30s or something. He disappeared in the swamps of like Louisiana, and for like 20 years he was gone. And then like he came back, and or they found like this kid that they said was the kid with this known pedophile, and they gave him back to the mom, and the mom's like, "This isn't my kid," and like yeah, just weird stuff like that. And then of course they did like the JFK murders and the Jimmy Hoffa murders and shit like that, but they go real deep, half-hour episodes of just unsolved stuff. And they do. I don't know if you like paranormal. I'm not that into paranormal. Right back. I'm gonna get a popsicle and my ice pack. Oh god, that fucking hurts. I'll admit though, the other day, yeah, paranormal freaks me out too. But the other day I was thinking, like, what if the, I mean, it's kind of like the way it is now, but what if there are aliens on the Earth right now, but we just don't have the technology to see them, like aliens or even the paranormal? Like, I read somewhere a long time ago a quote, and I'll never be able to remember who said it, but they said, no matter how strange the fiction is, there's always some little bit of truth inside of it. And it always makes me think, it always makes me think about like werewolves and vampires and shit like that. Or sometimes if I get like, if I take like a couple too many gummies, I get way out there. And I thought, like, what happens if like we already destroyed this planet and we went somewhere else for like millions of years? Like, what happens if we were here before the dinosaurs? Think of all the stuff we lost, in the last century, between wars and I don't personally think so either. It's just if I would write all this shit down somewhere, I'd be locked up forever, and they never let me out. That's what would happen. I mean, oh, Hitler. I'm not the biggest fan of Hitler, but the Cold War, I like. There's a great documentary on here, but 15 or 16 hours long. But yeah, the Fuhrer, weird dude. They said that not only did he have a micro penis, but that it was attached like up to his belly, so he couldn't even use it. He was the reason my grandfather and his family fled Poland in the early 1930s. Yeah. They used to be Jews. They were Polish Jews. And then 14 people left Poland. Well, 14 people left their town in Poland. And only him, his aunt, and his sister made it to Ellis Island. Catholic Church took him in. We became Catholics. And my grandfather never spoke a word of Polish. And my grandmother was Mexican, and he wouldn't let her speak a word of Spanish. Big American flag up in the yard. He served in the army, and he was absolutely terrified that the Fourth Reich was coming, and they were coming for the Jews. Absolutely fucking terrified. But I mean, you blame him? Shit that he went through. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. See those twinkly lights all the way up there? That's Lehigh University. And right on the other side of that was Bethlehem Steel. So back in the 30s and 40s during World War II, I mean, we're in eastern Pennsylvania. They thought that we were, where we lived, we were within airstrike range from Germany. So they built, like my grandmother's dad during World War II, he went inside and he welded the seams of the big guns on the cannons and shit. So it was like super top secret and shit. And they had blackouts. So they actually had guys that would walk up and down the streets. And if you had one sliver of light coming out of your doorway or your window, dude, they'd just kick the door in and beat the shit out of you. Yeah, it was, everyone used to say loose lips sink ships. There's, like, they used to find German spies in the steel company and stuff. Yeah, bizarre stuff. You know, people our age, we don't. I mean, the things that we think. Well, no, I'm not saying me, but people my age and younger, things that we think are dangerous are a fucking joke. Oh my god, it hurts so fucking bad. I think after this cigarette, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna go lay in bed like a little baby and moan. Man, you see my, I mean, you probably don't check, but I check every day. I have 1,070 subscribers now. My shit's blowing up since I hit 1,000. Hell yeah, man. I don't know if this is pushing the boundaries or whatever, but recently had a fallout with my business partner, and he was my meme guy. I don't know if you like memes, but if you like memes, look me up on fucking Facebook, and we'll just fucking messenger some memes back and forth and shit. But I don't know. It's up to you. But I gotta go, man. This shit fucking hurts. I can't hold my phone anymore. I'll see you later, Danny. But check out BuzzFeed Unsolved. I give it my seal of approval. I'll talk to you later, dude.